Ladies and gentlemen, it's the real one. I'm back with your Monday Night Raw review. It is currently Wednesday to 11 p.m. I hopefully September 30th, and I hope to be giving this to you before Dynamite. You know, as a couple of days, I got this Monday Night Raw to simmer. I might try to keep this video. I want to keep this to 20 minutes, 19 minutes, because with the whole process that I gotta do just to trim and this and that, and the files are too large, and I have to trim just to fit. Oh my god, it is so ridiculous. So I'm gonna try to keep it 19, 20 minutes. I mean, you don't even really give a fuck anyways. It's Monday Night Raw. It's not like it's AEW, Dynamite, or fucking even SmackDown, was more tolerable. But yeah. So that's what's gonna happen. Try to rush through this as quick as possible, because who really gives a shit? So the show started off with all the legends that helped Drew McIntyre win on Clash of Champions this Sunday. They came out, and then I guess they introduced Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre came out, and they said that they formulated this plan, and Shawn Michaels joked around. He was like, if you didn't like what we did, then it was all Ric Flair's fault. And then Drew McIntyre didn't give a fuck, because he had already beaten Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton on SummerSlam. So he's proven that he can beat Randy Orton, so he didn't give a shit. And then Randy Orton came out. Well, he didn't come out. He was on the Titantron. He was backstage, and he was warning everyone in the ring that they'd pay for crossing him on Sunday, and that he'll be back for them. And he looked like he was leaving the arena, and then Drew McIntyre was like, okay, you know what? I'm a fighting champion. What kind of champion do I want to be? You're the big show. You're the big guy. Ric Flair, you won the most titles. Shawn Michaels, you're the showstopper. Christian, I forgot what the fuck he said about Christian. He was a fighting champion. I don't even fucking know. But so what do I want to be? I want to be a fighting champion. I'm going to issue an open challenge for anyone who has not faced me for the WWE Championship so far. Now, I thought this was going to be Keith Lee, because Keith Lee has never faced Drew McIntyre for the title in his reign. And I don't know, I thought they love rematches so goddamn much that they would do Keith Lee. Now, you'll find out it was not Keith Lee. So he laid out the open challenge, and I guess let me just go to that match, because we might as well just talk about it. This was the main event. It was so Drew McIntyre came out to the ring, and he said, okay, so who's ready? I'm ready. And then earlier in the night, Dolph Ziggler spoke to, I think it was Adam Pearce, and he was like, oh, I have a great guy for you. Now, there were reports that were saying that Bobby Roode was ready to, he was getting ready to return. And so he could have returned last week, or this Sunday, or whatever fucking. So that's what made me think. Once Dolph said that, I was like, Bobby Roode is coming back. That's it. Bobby Roode comes back. You'll see in the thumbnail, Bobby Roode did in fact return. And so Bobby Roode returned, and he ended up facing Drew McIntyre for the title. Pretty good match, but obviously Drew McIntyre won. I think Bobby Roode has longer hair now, I guess with quarantine and shit. But he lost. So that was that. Then during the duration of the whole night, they were showing the legends playing poker in this room. So you knew something was gonna fucking happen. And so, as you see right here in this picture, there was this person. He was in a hoodie, and he comes out, and I thought this was gonna be like a retribution angle, but he comes out, he takes off his hood, and it's Randy Orton, and he has a steel chair. He puts on the goggles, the night vision goggles, and so he could see. And so this was their way of protecting the legends, especially Ric Flair, who can't really take bumps like that with his health and shit. So Randy Orton goes into the room, he turns off the lights and beats the shit out of them. The lights turn back on, and the legends are all on the floor beat up and shit. So this is how Raw ended. I like this ending. But now, are we getting Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre Hell in a Cell for the third time? If that's the case, Randy Orton's winning. There's no goddamn... Now, I said this last time because I didn't think that they were going to do a third match. Now, if I knew they would have done a third match, I'd be like, alright, Randy Orton might not win this time again. So if there's another match, if this is the last match, Randy Orton's probably winning. I mean, I don't know how he doesn't, but I don't see them giving him a third pay-per-view straight loss against Drew McIntyre. I wouldn't understand that. I like Drew McIntyre, but this wouldn't make sense, this and that. And I don't know how else you'd protect Randy Orton. Like, Jesus Christ, how many L's is he going to be taking? So that was that. That's how Raw ended, but obviously there were other shit on the show, so in no particular order anyways. So then there was Asuka versus Zelina fucking Vega. Oh, I don't know how many times I'm gonna rant tonight. I think there's gonna be another one because Natalia's boring of all time was on the show, but this is Asuka versus Zelina Vega. And I don't know what the fuck Zelina Vega did in the first place to get a championship opportunity, and now she got to her second one because she simply beat up the champion. Anyone could fucking do that shit. Why not? So I don't know what the hell they're doing here. So this match went way too long. I don't give a shit. Let's say this. Zelina Vega just quote unquote started wrestling, because obviously I think she wrestled somewhere else. But Asuka can barely beat Zelina Vega. Asuka looks fucking weak, bro. She looks weak. This match went way too long. You knew who the fuck was gonna win, so I don't understand what the hell. Just give her the quick L, and then you could have the next segment that you did. So Asuka won this shit. And then you had Andrade come out, and he's like, "Oh, haha, you're nothing without me." Same with Garza. I'm on my own. This and that. And so Andrade looks like he's on his fucking own. So he's in fucking trouble, man. Not even Charlotte Flair can save him, but man. So Andrade issues an open challenge, and who comes out? Keith Lee. This is when I knew, oh wait, maybe Keith Lee won't be facing Drew McIntyre, but you can never know because Asuka had 2 matches on Sunday, so you never know. But it didn't happen. Keith Lee came out and he beat Andrade. He beat Andrade. So I don't know because I like both, but I don't know. Andrade's really gonna flounder without any fucking manager. I guess maybe his English is getting better, but he's gonna flounder, man. He's gonna flounder with no manager. I don't know why the hell they broke them up, but whatever, it is what it is. I don't know. Then we got the King's Court with Jerry the King Lawler, and his guests were the Mysterio family. Now, oh my god, I don't even want to cover this shit because this fucking Aaliyah and Buddy Murphy shit just made the IWC even more toxic, bro. Just fucking toxic, this shit. So I'm just gonna cover this quickly, and that's it. I don't even know what the fuck they even. Whatever. Jerry tried to get to the bottom of the line of the Mysterio family drama. Aaliyah was playing coy and sugarcoating her shit with Buddy Murphy or whatever, and and then Rey Mysterio whispered something into her ear to like so she could shit talk Buddy Murphy or whatever the fuck. And then earlier in the night, Seth Rollins he was with Buddy Murphy, and he was like, cheer up, this and that, it's gonna be a great night, blah blah blah. Buddy Murphy leaves his phone, and Seth Rollins takes it. And then so now Seth Rollins is showing the text messages between Buddy Murphy and Aaliyah, and I don't know what the hell this shit is gonna be, but she reveals that she just wished Buddy Murphy a happy birthday. Buddy Murphy was sliding in her DMs like, I'm sorry, this and that. We could talk. So that was that. Then Aaliyah stormed off. She was upset. Rey Mysterio, his wife, followed. Dominic Mysterio followed. And then it looked like Seth Rollins was getting beat up by like Buddy Murphy, but then Dominic Mysterio started fighting Buddy Murphy. And this led to a match later on in the night, of course. Buddy Murphy versus Dominic Mysterio. And so Murphy won the match. He beat Dominic because Aaliyah got involved and she hurt Dominic, I believe. Or this was after the match, I don't even know. And so Buddy Murphy won that. Aaliyah hates her brother Dominic. So that was that shit. And now, here we go now. Oh my god. I don't want to rant. Look, man. Nia Jax and Humberto was not on the show, but of course, Natalya has to be on this fucking goddamn show. If it's not, oh my god, one of them has to be on the fucking show just to piss me off at this point. I mean, Jesus Christ, why? What is the point? Humberto does nothing, Nia Jax does nothing, and she hurts people, and Natalya does absolutely nothing. She's just fucking there. Keep her as a trainer or some shit. You don't have to put her in the ring. Fuck's sake, man. Now you have, where the fuck is Bianca Belair? So speaking of Bianca Belair, they cut they do a video package for her. You know how she's a great talent. I can't wait for that shit. Replace Natalya and Nia Jax, because Jesus Christ, this is awful, man. Unbearable pain. You have people like fucking Bianca Belair, but you want to not put her on and have Natalya be on? Like, what the fuck? Fucking awful, man. I don't understand what this company's fucking fixation with Natalya. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why? You got rid of fucking Ted DiBiase Jr. He's related. He was family. You got rid of Manu. He's from like the Anoa'i family. You got rid of Cody Rhodes. So why the fuck can't you get rid of Natalya? Or just fucking keep her on the payroll and do nothing with her. Oh my god, this is just unbelievable, man. I don't get it. And then you pair her with Lana. Lana was one of the hottest things in the company for a while with the fans. She was really over with the fans. And now they can't fucking stand her. She's annoying. And so Nia Jax I'm losing my mind. Natalya and Lana comes out, so you get disappointed when you hear the ding, you know, but Natalya comes out instead of Bret Hart. So there you go. So they come out and they're like, oh my god, you should strip Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. We could stand here all night. Thank God they did not, because that would be fucking terrible television. But they came out, Adam Pearce came out and he's like, nah, not gonna happen, but we do have a new team for you to face. And who was it? It was Mandy Rose, which I'm like, okay, but who the fuck is gonna be her tag partner? Is Sonya Deville coming this early? Is she coming back and shit? Like, they were just feuding with each other, but no, it was Dana Brooke. I don't know how, at least Mandy Rose, you know what happened there. She got traded because of the Miz. But why the fuck is Dana Brooke there? She's not on Raw. She's on SmackDown. What the fuck? You have a draft. in like 2 weeks. October 9th, I believe it is. But you want to make these moves already? Like, why are you so fucking impatient? What is so special about this match that it needs to happen at this time? What, I don't get it, but you know what? At least Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke won. Just please, WWE, I am pleading with you, man. I know I shit on you, but please, just no more Natalya, man. I don't get. You can have Lana, dude. I would be fine if you put Lana on television, dude. Just get rid of Natalya, please. No more. She is boring, man. Please. She adds nothing. Nothing. Her 9 cats don't add anything. I don't give a shit if she likes cats, dogs, monkeys. For fuck's sake. Nobody cares. Natalya is boring, man. So, this match was pretty bad. I mean, now, some people were saying it was Mandy Rose, but I think it was Lana who was really sloppy, and she made it look awkward. So, but that was the match. It's just so awful. Oh my god, this was awful. Then you had Aleister Black versus Kevin Owens. Oh, by the way, there was no fucking, there was no Raw Underground tonight, and there was no Retribution. So, Retribution, I hope they feel better, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish them a speedy recovery. There's no ill will there. This is serious shit. The 5 members had contact with people who had the coronavirus. They did test negative, but for precautionary reasons, they're gonna quarantine for 2 weeks. So there was no Retribution, but they did an angle. But we'll get to that. But they did not appear on television, but they had like promos and vignettes of them. But there was no Retribution tonight, and there was no Raw Underground tonight. Now, I hope this shit is over with Raw Underground. I mean, once you took away the strippers, the dancers, this and that, shit sucked. It was so boring. It was ridiculous. Nobody gave a fuck. It was ridiculous. PG, bro. PG does not mix well, man. You gotta get away from the PG bullshit. Enough, man. So, with that said, Aleister Black versus Kevin Owens. Aleister Black got new music. Now, rest in peace to Aleister Black's old music. I don't know if I like this new one. The announcers kept fucking talking over it, and it didn't go long enough. But it looks like it fits with him, so it could be good. Kevin Owens beat Aleister Black by disqualification. I guess Black accidentally hit the referee, and so that was that. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck to do. I like Kevin Owens, I like Aleister Black, but I don't know, man. They just... I don't know, man. Like, this is the way to protect them both, but... Oh my god. Oh my god, the next segment. Look, man, guys, I always say R-Truth is the GOAT. I love R-Truth with all my power. R-Truth is phenomenal. He's fucking great for his age. He's athletic. He's gold. But for fuck's sake, guys, it is over. It is time. You gotta get rid of the 24/7 championship. Abolish that bullshit because, man, this shit is awful, man. It is so bad now. It is so bad. It's not even fun. Bro, they usually fucking do backstage, that like, they just do roll-ups. That's what they fucking do. They backstage and they do roll-ups and that's it. It's not even funny anymore. It's not funny where fucking, you know, their peak was with Drake Maverick and Michael Bennett, because that's his name, Michael Bennett, not Mike Kanellis, Michael Bennett. And oh my god, man, this is just awful shit. R-Truth is eating backstage, and or no, he's playing like chess or some shit. And this big ninja gives R-Truth this message from last week. Oh, Tozawa got eaten by a shark. If you've seen this message, I got eaten by a shark. And so he's like, oh, what the fuck? And so Tozawa comes out from under the thing and he rolls up R-Truth. 1, 2, 3. Tozawa wins. Drew Gulak takes off the fucking ninja shit, and it's him. He hits Tozawa with the briefcase. 1, 2, 3. Drew Gulak is the winner. Then R-Truth does the same thing, and he takes back his baby. Then there's a which one was it? Then there was a match later on. R-Truth versus Tozawa and Drew Gulak. R-Truth retained the title. I don't know, dude. You can have shit with R-Truth without this fucking title. This title is shit now, man. Oh my god, they're not even fucking funny anymore, man. Fuck's sake. So the Hurt Business. Oh yeah, there was a fucking segment with the Hurt Business, and I think it was Mustafa Ali, and then Ricochet and Apollo Crews. They come out of the room. They come to his savior, to the save of Mustafa Ali, and so we'll see you guys soon, as if we didn't see them enough. We'll see them soon. And MVP's like, nah, we'll see you now. And so this led to the match with the Hurt Business versus Apollo, Ricochet, and Mustafa. Oh yeah, Cedric wasn't there. I don't know what the fuck happened to Cedric. I guess he was one of them that got for precautionary reasons. I don't know what the fuck happened, but during the match, you hear the lights go off, and then you see Retribution's logo, and that's it. Nothing happens. Ali, Cruz, and Ricochet win by pinfall, and that was that. And then that was essentially the whole show right there. That was it. Bobby Roode is back. That's the the good thing. But again, Bobby Roode is they're not gonna do shit with Bobby Roode, so they're gonna keep him with Dolph Ziggler. No one gives a shit about Dolph Ziggler in 2020. So whatever. That was that. And I can't wait for AEW later. So if you guys like what you see, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your family.